Internal. A figure who has lured himself into the abyss in a previous life. Adolphe Galagos. Why is he here? To avoid him from being like his previous life. And the had already proposed to the crown type 4 first Therefore, Adolphe was cut off and became the crown prince. Expect him to get involved with Diana. Smiled and introduced Belle and I are from the same orphanage. He is also another saint candidate. Looked at Belle relentlessly. This is the one funded by the Duke of College. Saint candidate who climbed up. I heard that you are quite popular with curious. The Duke. Unfortunately, the actual level stared is at him much lower than my expectations. It's still that condescending attitude. He was also a commoner. You always think you are better than me. Stupidity. This superficial meanness has not changed into lifetime. That this is the grade of the Duke of College to such provocative remarks. There was a slight chill in Belle's eyes. He even has the Duke's mansion. If it were before, Belle may back down. I always feel unworthy to represent Calais. In the past 7 years, he had already identified himself and the Calais member don't shy away from the challenge. He takes a step forward. What a disappointment. The son is so ignorant. I'm sure President Gallegos is also not having a headache. Insult the Saints is approved. The candidate by the Pope. Is a fraud. Dare to mention the name of the Duke casually. So bold. Is it the policy of the Gallegos to make an enemy of Caliska and the Temple? Not timid. Even sharp retaliation. Was suddenly embarrassed. A civilian. Do you think the Duke's family can protect you for the rest of your life? Belle raised his eyebrows. I kindly reminded you, but didn't appreciate it. Then you're an idiot who's not even a fake. Adolphe's face turned blue with anger. Raise your hand and fan Belle to escape the heat in the next second. In front of Belle. The dagger in his hand glows and takes another step forward. It turns out that Charlotte was born into the Knights of secretary and the guard Adolphe will not dare to move in place. From plagiarism to attempted child abuse. Galagos, you will face a serious trial. You do realize that child abuse is a felony. Will be sent to your mailbox tomorrow. Facing Belle's strong warning. Adolphe turned pale. Belle stopped looking at him. To the person in charge of interior decoration. Talk alone later. Charlotte saw Belle so unruffled. Admire the boss again. You are so imposing. Belle smiles thanks to you. I can calm down like this. Go back to the office and prepare just the prosecution Diana materials. Stopped him suddenly. Belle. Adolphe is not usually like this. It may be that there is too much pressure to open his door. Sorry, Belle looked at Diana quietly. He still didn't show that disagreeable feeling. Purple breath. Since the last time I briefly noticed Belle it at the Duke's house. Searching the evidence linking Diana to the never found anything. However, under long-term observation, discovered many contradictions in Diana's behavior. Or all Diana's good deeds seem altruistic, but always himself. He plays on the suffering of others, seeks sympathy and support for the sake of ascending the throne. And the last time he cared at the Duke's house, it's just a well-designed suppression. Pretend to be weak and embarrassed. Show the holy lady's smile. In fact, but none of that matters, since Diana is likely to be related to the Protestant. I will no longer be blinded by his performance. Opened the door of his beauty salon. Diana loudly. Diana, are you very familiar with that best friend for years? How can you? The people who copied my store stayed together in the store looked sideways. What do you mean? Isn't that store in front of you Belle Beauty Salon? It was a branch. Belle asked coldly. It seems that you and Adolphe are very close. Even interior Have you revealed design? All the Diana hurriedly explained that she didn't know about it. Months ago. Just the best interior designer. Didn't expect this to happen at all. Since you are not on his side. Can you please testify? Prove that Adolphe copied my design. Diana's face is flat. The interior design completely tailor-made for my business. He doesn't have to look to know what business he wants to do. Of business projects is determined, so he has to close his store. Diana hastily defended. Adolphe is not imitating you. He wants to deal in healthcare products. Unwell civilian hospitals even and the healing nobles are so he wanted to give that opportunity to more civilians. I wanted to use my healing powers to help sell to civilians. Belle's heart is bright. It turned out that he wanted to borrow the name of public. He put on a standard smile, and there it is. I almost misunderstood you. At least during the decoration plagiarism. Diana breath a sigh of relief to Belle with a few polite Sherlock whispered to Belle, "Are you being too forgiving? Everyone can see that this is commercial plagiarism. Trouble just to force them to redecorate. There they are. It is also convenient to monitor into the Duke of College. A carriage slowly drove into the courtyard. An elderly man sat in the carriage. The face is hidden in the shadows and cannot be seen clearly.